Sami Zayn joined the Bloodline earlier this year, and I don't think anyone expected him to get so over with the group. Seriously, Sami Uso has become arguably the best thing about WWE right now. I'd even go as far as to say that prior to joining the group, the Bloodline was getting a little boring and kind of repetitive. It seemed like they were doing the same thing each week with every storyline. Roman Reigns would just beat the crap out of every opponent. I didn't have a problem with it, but others weren't enjoying it that much. Sami Zayn added so much life to the group. There's so many different layers of storytelling now. The Usos serve a greater purpose as well. Before, they were kind of just Roman's, minions doing his business, but now Sami Zayn's feud with Jey Uso really lit things on fire. Jey Uso playing the untrusting character because of all the trauma he suffered during his Roman Reigns feud has been spot on. And Jimmy Uso needing to be a mediator is a good role for him. Sami Zayn's erotic character, most likely destroying the group from within, is working to perfection, and Roman Reigns, being the evil boss he is of the group, is the cherry on top. That segment on SmackDown the other day was gold. Just look at this reaction by Roman Reigns. He literally had flashbacks of abusing Jey Uso. Anyways, let's talk about why Sami Uso works so well. To put Sami Zayn in the top program seemed like a ludicrous idea. The entire purpose of the Bloodline is that they are a family taking over the WWE. If you couldn't see, Sami Zayn is not a part of that Bloodline. And yet that's one of the reasons why this works so well. Sami Zayn not being a part of the family adds such an interesting and unique dynamic to the group. Do they really trust him? Are they really falling for this master plan? Is there even a master plan? Or is Jey Uso just being extremely paranoid? Those are all of the unanswered questions. However, each week the answers slowly are unfolding right before our very eyes. To be honest, we've seen random wrestlers pop up in factions that seemed so bizarre but worked really well. A similar situation was Owen Hart when he joined the Nation of Domination. That seemed very odd, but that randomness just made it much more interesting. There's something about a wrestler joining a group where he doesn't really fit in that catches our attention. I suppose that it's the fact that we get a totally new layer in the group. That isn't the only reason though. Another one is the character that Zayn has been portraying for the last few years. Sami Zayn is the biggest loser of all. Let's just call it how it is. He's such a loser that just stuck around trying to suck the Bloodline so badly that we really didn't expect him to even be accepted. You would have thought that he was going to get beat up by the faction months ago before moving on from him. But the fact that the underdog has proven his loyalty and is officially in the group makes the journey so sweet. We are seeing the transformation of Sami Zayn, from psychotic loser to a credible competitor thanks to the Bloodline. The man went from losing to Johnny Knoxville at WrestleMania to winning matches on SmackDown. The glow up is real. It is in our human nature to root for this loser to persevere through all of this nonsense. It gives us hope that things could get better. At least that's what I think. For that reason, we want to see him succeed even more. And those are two essential reasons why this storyline works so well, but it's not the most important one. The major reason for the success of this addition to the Bloodline is Sami Zayn himself. Let me explain. I don't think that this would have worked so well with anyone else. Sami Zayn is so good that it's unbelievable. The man understands how to perform comedy without making it corny, how to captivate the audience's attention, and how to tell a good story. It's time to say it. Sami Zayn is one of the best wrestlers in today's generation. I'd even say that he's a top 5 wrestler and has been since 2020. By the time his career is over, he's going to go down as one of the best in the business. Sami Zayn's work has always been impressive in the ring, but he's truly mastered the art of sports entertainment. And because of Sami Zayn's skills, he's been able to make this totally random storyline become the best thing about WWE. However, because of Sami's success with the Bloodline, it has affected the company's plans moving forward. Because Sami Zayn has gotten extremely over with the WWE audience, Triple H reportedly decided to keep the storyline going for a longer time than it was intended to. Kevin Owens has seen less TV time because of this. Triple H put a pause on the plans for KO because he was supposed to get involved in this story a long time ago. According to Russell Votes, he was pegged to get involved with Sami and the Bloodline, but that's white hot right now. Those plans, for what I've been told, are definitely pushed back, but they're not off, because the plan is for Kevin Owens to be with Sami Zayn. Russell Votes even went on to tell us that Sami Zayn's run with the faction was supposed to only last 3 weeks, saying, "Whatever they had planned for Kevin Owens is totally on pause because this stuff with Sami doesn't come around often. This was supposed to be a little 3-4 week comedy deal, and it's getting big." I'm going to assume that Sami Zayn was going to get kicked out of the group after a few weeks, and that is when we would have probably seen Kevin Owens come to his aid and fight against them alongside his best friend, probably dethroning the Usos for the WWE Tag Team Championships. But as I said before, Triple H didn't expect Sami Zayn's popularity to blow up the way it did. He called an audible and wants to continue the story. It seems like Kevin Owens is still going to come and help Sami Zayn, but that will happen at a later date. That is a good call, and I like that Hunter did that. He saw the real-time reactions and decided to change the script for the better because of the potential of the story. Rather than cutting it short, he's going to keep it going, and that's a good call. So what should WWE do with the future of this storyline? I think the future of the storyline needs to have Sami Zayn destroy the Bloodline from within. At least that's one of the options. It should be a part of some wild master plan he's been working on for a year now since suffering that loss from Roman Reigns on an episode of SmackDown. Because of that loss and not winning the championship, he made a vow to himself to obliterate the faction. And if WWE doesn't want to do that, they have so many different directions they can take with this storyline. They can go down the route of Sami Zayn being completely embarrassed and kicked out of the group, even being bullied. That's when you insert Kevin Owens, as I said earlier, into the mix. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn can have a long feud with the Usos and eventually win the belts from them. If WWE wants, as I said, they could have Sami Zayn slowly work on taking down the group one by one until Roman loses everyone, and that would be the payoff. Because of him, they kicked out Jey. After they kicked out Jey, Jimmy chose his brother, and now that Roman has no one, that is when Sami Zayn could reveal that this is exactly what he wanted. And if Triple H even wants, he could swerve everyone and have Sami Zayn be the one to dethrone Roman Reigns. I know, it's insane. See what I did there? But you could get it done. Imagine Sami wins the Rumble match and Roman tells him to forfeit his opportunity only for Sami Zayn to disagree. That pop would go hard. And at WrestleMania, the ultimate underdog could end Roman's title reign, and that would be one of the greatest feel-good moments of all time. Like I said, there's so many ideas, and I'm sure whatever they do, it's going to be a blast because this is Sami Zayn, and everything he does is good shits. Anyways, that is it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think about Sami Uso, and I'll see you all in the next video.